Good morning, our fresh students to the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. You are highly welcome to this great citadel of learning, and it is my prayer that the Almighty God that has given you an opportunity, availed you an opportunity of coming to this university, will also give you the opportunity of graduating, and not only graduating with flying colors and achieving your life goals and desires. My name is Mr. A.O. Salam. I'm the head of the Exams and Records Unit of the Federal University of Agriculture. The Exams and Records Unit is a unit in the registry of the university, and it has the following functions. One, it is in charge of updating and keeping of the data of students in the university. Two, it is also the custodian of students' records. It registers students into the university and also does their online verification for their O-level results. So all newly admitted students will still have their results verified online to ensure that we do not have illegal students or students who came in through illegal means. The Exams and Records Unit is also in charge of issuance of statements of results, is also in charge of issuance of academic transcripts. It also issues notification of results for graduating students, and also issues certificates for both diploma and degree programs, because we have some programs too that are sub-degree. So the certificates for those programs are also issued through the Exams and Records Unit. The Exams and Records Unit also is in charge of publishing of students' enrollment lists. That is updating of all students' records, and also the unit verifies certificates in response to inquiries from employees. If you look at the functions of the unit, you see that it's quite strategic, because ultimately at the end of the day, it is the custodian of all records of all students in the university. Well, for now, we do not have too much to burden you with, but to let you understand that first and foremost, being the custodian of records, we are very, very conscious of our strategic responsibility. And one of them is that when you do your registration, when you provide information as to your records, please do not provide information that would require you having to go and change such information subsequently. We have cases of students who were admitted using a particular name, and for one reason or the other, after 2, 3, 4, 5 years, or even after having graduated 10 years later, you now start requesting for a change of name, when it's not as if you got married or there is any legal reason, but because maybe somewhere along the line, when you are being admitted into the university for flimsy reasons, you used a name that may not have tallied with all your other records. So you should be fully conscious of the name that you put in, and also your date of birth, because those are the two areas that we usually encounter problems in exams and records. Students come in using a particular date of birth, and along the line they come up to say they want another date of birth recorded in their put up in their records. We want to advise that whatever you put up in exams and records, whatever you put up in your records from now henceforth, should be consistent with all other records and should not be subject to change, except in the case of somebody who gets married, which is validly noted as a process by which you have to change your name. But for flimsy excuses of request for change of names, we want to advise you that to avoid such, because we have even had people who have attained the pinnacles of their careers either politically or even in society, and they have had reason to be questioned as to the correctness of their records based on what they put in. So one advice I would want to give to all freshly admitted students is to ensure that your names, your records, your date of birth are fully consistent and do not have to vary as time, because this becomes problems along the line. Another issue that I would want to advise you over is to ensure that you update your records occasionally. Updating would mean that you request for particularly your statement of results periodically, if you can annually. Once you have all these records, it is easier for you by the time you want to apply for a transcript. It is easier for you when all these records are already down. It assists even the officers who would process the transcripts, because they already have everything well documented by way of your statement of results. Having said that, I want to let you know that FUNAAB is one of those universities that have migrated, their registry processes have migrated from manual processes to online digital processes. As of today, a student in FUNAAB does not necessarily need to come to Exams and Records Unit physically to come and process anything. He doesn't need to contact anybody physically to request for or to make any requests. And what we have done with the process that we have now is such that at the end of the day, everything is online through the university portal www.erecords.funaab.edu.ng. That is, let me repeat it again, www.erecords.funaab.edu.ng. On this portal, a student can apply for his transcript, he can apply for his notification of results and his student transcript, he can apply for medium of instruction. By medium of instruction, we have cases where students have applied for foreign scholarships and foreign sponsorships, and they would need to know whether your medium of instruction is English. So we have you can apply for it through the portal. You also can apply for your verification of results. You can apply even for your certificate, even though you have to end up coming physically. Certificates are not documents that are distributed online because of their sensitivity and because of the fact that you cannot have two certificates. But be that as it may, you can apply for it through the portal. You can even also apply for your convocation gown. The process by which you apply is that when you log into the portal, you will fill the form, after which you will be linked to the remitter platform where you can make your payment. And then after you make that payment, another page will open where you can now fill the necessary details to complete your application. I want to, on this note, congratulate you once again, like I did at the beginning, and to wish you all the best in your sojourn in the university. The University of Agriculture Abeokuta maintains high standards in terms of discipline, in terms of moral standing, and in terms of academics. And I would advise that you maintain such standards so that at the end of the day you can leave the university having been found worthy in character and learning. Thank you very much.